Help me please. I was recently inundated by gallons of disgusting, brown slimy water while I was taking a shower.
Don't worry young lady, I'm from the Hong Kong Water Supplies Department. We have one of the safest water supplies in the world. Just check the propaganda and smiling faces that are posted on our website.
Well then, why is dark brown, smelly water flowing from my tap? And why do I now have itchy eyes, a sore throat, fever, difficulty breathing, and flu-like symptoms?
We have tested a sample of your water, and while the sample does not represent the quality of water offered by the Water Supplies Department, it still falls within our least stringent water quality guidelines which have been adopted from developing third world countries in Africa.
You cannot be serious. This is supposed to be Asia's world city with very high standards. What things did you actually test?
The Water Supplies Department is only required to test for the level of iron, manganese, color, and how cloudy the water is.
What kind of bullshit analysis is that? Why do you even bother testing for color when my tap water looks like coffee and smells much worse than Victoria Harbour?
Standard procedure. We do not think, we only follow regulations. We are government robots.
How can you not test for microbiological activity in a sample that is so badly contaminated? Well, let me tell you, I also had a sample of the same brown water tested by an independent professional laboratory. They found deadly concentrations of Legionella, the causative agent of Legionnaire's disease.
Oh really? Well, I'm afraid we never check for Legionella or any other important contaminants that impact human health.
What? How can the Hong Kong Water Supplies Department never test for contaminants that affect our health? My water sample was also full of lead, mercury, and other heavy metals that have been shown to cause cancer.
Actually, to be honest, we don't give a shit about the quality of water inside your flat. Our department is only responsible for the water quality delivered to the outside of your building. What happens to your water between the outside of your building and your tap is your problem. The brown water must have been caused within your own building. It's your own damn fault.
As a resident, we have absolutely no access or control of the common area pipes in our building. Surely, there must be some government department that provides some oversight of the quality of water flowing through the common pipes inside my building before it enters my flat.
Well, not really. No one in government wants the responsibility. Your property management company is responsible for the upkeep of common area water pipes. That's not our department's responsibility because the pipes are within a private building.
Well, I checked the water pipes in the common areas of my building here. This building was developed by one of Hong Kong's biggest developers. It is not even 20 years old, and the common pipes are old, decrepit, galvanized iron pipes which have totally rusted on the inside. The inside of the pipes are coated with a black thick substance that looks like Vegemite. Professional microbiologists have told us that these biofilms allow for the growth of dangerous bacteria, including Legionella. Then these chlorine-resistant bacteria grow even more rapidly because the property management company does not follow international best practices. They have never disinfected or properly cleaned our system, because there are no laws in Hong Kong requiring them to do so. Only voluntary guidelines.
Welcome to Hong Kong. Like most buildings here, the property management company is owned by the original property developer who built your building. Most developers use the cheapest possible water pipes to save money during construction. Why do you think they are so incredibly rich? Now your pipes are rusting. The iron provides an excellent food source for waterborne bacteria, and as a result, you are now sick and will probably die.
What? Doesn't anyone care?
The property management companies simply do not give a shit. They will never reveal a building defect built by their parent company. That would be a loss of face. And the property management companies are completely unregulated, so whether they properly clean or maintain a building is totally at their own discretion.
You cannot be serious.
Listen, although I'm a government robot who never questions anything, I do know that our government has neither the legislation requiring the proper cleaning of pipes, nor any kind of licensing requirements to regulate property management companies, which are often, in fact, owned by the property tycoons. Actually, I was thinking I might resign from the WSD, and my brother and I might start up a property management company of our own, collect hefty fees from gullible residents, and then do nothing apart from hiring a 90-year-old security guard who sleeps all day in the building lobby, and pay him $10 an hour. Why not? It's easy money, you don't need a license, ignorant residents feel secure, and the government will ignore you, as long as you don't jeopardize their ability to make piles of money through property sales and land auctions.
How can the Hong Kong government turn a blind eye to a deadly, unmonitored health hazard that is living and growing inside of our water pipes?
Didn't you hear? The government only cares about making money. The government and the property developers are in collusion to make as much money as possible at the expense of the residents of Hong Kong. You are nothing more than a tiny ant, trapped in a giant ant farm. Unless an entire building of residents suddenly die of mysterious causes, only then will the government set up a committee consisting of distant relatives of the property tycoons, pretend to investigate the problem, pretend to take action, write a bunch of reports, which no one will ever read, absolve themselves and the property developers of any wrongdoing whatsoever, then ultimately do nothing.
What? This is unbelievable. Legionella can kill people, especially when transmitted through the mist while showering. The old people in my building can easily get sick and die. What about my elderly mother and father?
Well, the water supplies department is not required to test for Legionella in our water supply, and health hazards affecting elderly people are not within our purview. Besides, the elderly are all going to die sooner or later anyway.
Shit. If the Hong Kong government does not care about our health or our quality of life, then what the hell should we do?
The government's 3-step recommendation is to 1. Shut up and stop complaining. 2. Don't rock the boat and make the government lose face. And 3. If you don't like living here with crappy water quality, move to Singapore. Don't you know by now? Plenty of rich mainland Chinese are clamoring to move across the border to Hong Kong and buy your flat for an exorbitant price, regardless of the water quality.
Oh my god. Am I living in the Twilight Zone?
Welcome to Asia's World City.